Hello, this setting is for people that want to use $7,000 to $15,000 per coin for their one cycle. Okay, so you will need to set the setting permanently on your royal queue so that you won't need to be setting the settings all the time. So open your royal queue, then click on mine down below, then click on my strategy setting down below. So once you click on my strategy setting, it will bring this page. Then you will see a plus sign at the top. Click on the plus sign, then you will fill it accordingly. So I don't want this video to be long. I have already set the settings on my royal queue, so I will click on it now so that you will fill it to your own exactly. Okay, so this is how you will set it exactly. Now, risk type, click on it and choose radical. Remark, you can just give it a name so that you will understand the type of setting you set. Okay, I name it one cycle 7k to 15k per coin. Just give it a name. Okay, your first buying amount, I will come to the first buying amount later. Let me proceed with my explanation. Open position doubled, don't on it, just leave it that way. Margin call limit 100, put 100. Position take profit ratio 2.5%. It depends on what I set on the signal. If I put the take profit as 2.5, then you will set it as 2.5. If the take profit is 3%, just put 3. If the take profit is 5%, just put 5. You understand? Position take profit callback 0.01. So just set it exactly this way. Then your strategy period, click on it. It will change from circle to one shot. Okay, so let's go to the margin configuration. So you will set your own exactly this way. Margin call drop is 0.7 from first call to the 100 call. Then multiple buy-in ratio, just put 1 time till down below. Okay, so this is how you set it. So 0.7 till down below, and then 1 till down below. See, okay, so this is how you set it till it reach 100 call. Okay, just set it, then confirm it. Distributed and take profit allocation, it is already set at 1.3% already. Just confirm it. Then you will save it. Once you are done with this page, you will save it. But before you save it, let's set our first buying amount. Now this is how we calculate our first buying amount. Let's go to our calculator. So let's assume you want to use 15k as your capital for trading, okay, on a particular one single coin. Then 15,000. Then you will use 80%. 80. That means you are using $12,000 as your first buying amount. Now let me explain further. I said one circle is a combination of one short and circle trading combined together on a particular one single trade. Okay, so that means we are doing both one shot and circle trading at a time on a one coin. Okay, so your first buying amount will be 12. This is for those that are using 15k. So your first buying amount is 12,000. So that is how you get your first buying amount. Okay, now your 15,000 will remain 3,000. You know you have set 12,000 as your first buying amount, then you still have extra 3,000. The 3,000 will serve as your margin call. That one will serve for the circle. This 12,000 is serving for one shot, then the remaining 3,000 is serving for circle trading. Okay, so if you remove your 12,000 from the 15,000, you still have extra 3,000 as the margin call. So this is how we set the margin call. We have 3,000, then divided by $30. So that is how we set our margin call. Okay, we have 100 here. Can you see? Margin call limit 100. So our margin call limit is 100. That means the robot will be buying each margin call for you with $30. The robot will be buying the margin call for you with $30 each margin call. Okay, so that is how we set it. Then after setting everything, then you click on save. So once you have saved it, it will save permanently on your royal queue. Now if you want to apply the setting to any coin you want to trade, let's go back to the home page. Now anytime I post signal and you want to use this setting, just click on the strategy, then go to where you select the coin both, then click on strategy both. Next step, then select the coin you want to trade. So you will select the coin I posted. Let me use one coin as an example. Let assume I post cake as the signal. So you click on cake. Then down below you will see trade setting. You will click on trade setting. So at the top you will see manually create. Click on manually create. Then you will see my template. You will see choose a strategy setting. Click on the choose a strategy setting. So that setting that you have set already on your royal queue, you will see it here. Just select it, just click it once. It will apply directly to the settings. Now what you just need to do here is that it depends on the capital you want to use, in between 7K to 15K. This is how you will now calculate it. For example, let's assume I want to use 15K as my capital now. So go to your calculator. Now I want to use 15,000 percent 80. We are using 12,000 as the first buying amount. Any amount you want to use in between the even if it's 7K you want to use 7K, just type 7K, then percent 80. You use 80% as your first buying amount. So which means if you are using 7K now, your first buying amount will be $5,600 as your first buying amount. Any amount you want to use in between that 7K to 15K, just type it in your calculator. Let assume I want to use 10K, percent 80. That means my first buying amount will be 8,000. Okay, I think you understand it now. So let me now use the 15K as an example. Now 15K percent 80. That means I want to use 80% of my 15K for my first buying amount, which is $12,000. Okay, then put the $12,000 here. 12,000. Okay. Now don't forget, we still have extra 3,000 because I am using 15K, right? I still have extra 3,000. Now the 3,000 will serve as the margin configuration. Okay, that's what we serve as circle trading. This 12,000 is serving for one shot because one circle is a combination of both one shot and circle trading on a particular coin. Okay, so once you put the 12,000, just click on save directly. You don't need to adjust any setting, you don't need to do any setting again. Click on save. Okay, then also don't forget this AI margin call, make sure you turn it off. Okay, then just click on save. So it has saved successfully. Then come to this strategy mode, click on it, then choose sub-in mode real-time settlement. Click on it, then confirm it. Then you will click on start down below. Start. Once you start it, click on confirm. Then wait for it to buy the coin. It will purchase the coin. Okay, so after it has purchased the coin, you will see it at the top here. It will purchase it. Okay, once it purchases it, then come back to this trade setting again. Make sure you come back, don't forget, come back to this trade setting, click on it, then change this first buying amount, which is that 12,000, change it to 30. Okay, that is the only place you change it to 30, then click on save. Okay, then also don't forget your position take profit ratio. If what I set on the signal is 2.5%, then put 2.5%. If what I set on the signal is 3%, then put 3%. Okay, if what I set on the signal is 4%, then you will put 4%. Okay, so let me just use 2.5% as an example. Okay, then don't forget this place, you will change it to 30. Then click on save. That's all.